What's going on, family? This is your girl Leah back with another video. The word today is God will do it for you. God will do it for you. Man, he had me in Second Chronicles today, and he had me reading about the story of Jehoshaphat and Judah, right? So with that being said, so long story short, the Moabites, the Moabite Ammonites, and those of Mount Seir, which is the Edomites, they're kind of they went against Jehoshaphat and Judah and Israel for territory, right? They're like kind of related down a bloodline. The Ammonites, Moabites, and Edomites are related from the bloodline of Lot and some from Esau. So they always kind of have like this family beef. They don't get along because like those others are like, they worship other gods. They're just into different things, right? But Israel, Judah is God's chosen people. So they had some beef with them about some land or whatever, trying to take land from Jehoshaphat that God had actually promised them. So Jehoshaphat, he's freaking out. He's like, we're outnumbered. You know, they coming 3-1 kind of thing. You know what I mean? So he's like, what we gonna do? So he's praying to God. And God sends a word to the prophet, Jahaziel, I don't know how to say it, Jahaziel, I don't know. I'll look it up. But so the guy gives a word to the prophet saying, hey, tell them to go to them tomorrow. They're going to win, right? And this is in verse, chapter 20, verse 16. Go down against them tomorrow. Behold, they will come up by the ascents of Ziz, and you will find them at the end of the river, river valley in front of the wilderness of Jeruel. Check this out. 17. You need not to fight this battle. Take your positions, stand and witness the salvation of the Lord who is with you. God says you need not to fight. Sometimes you need not to fight. So they got together, they went down the next day, and this is where the beauty happens. Verse 22, when they began singing and praising, the Lord set ambush against the sons of Ammon, Moab, and Mount Seir. They came up against each other. Two of the tribes came up against one, and then they both came up against each other. All of them dead. All of them came against each other and died. And Judah came up and looked over the tower and seen dead bodies. They didn't lift a finger. Dead bodies with all their stuff. So they not only defeated their enemies by not doing nothing but waiting on God, they also got their spoil. They collected their goods. It was so much stuff. It took them 3 days to get their spoil. On the 4th day, they rejoicing. And they called it the Valley of Barakah, which is blessings, the Valley of Blessings. There's blessings in your valleys. There's blessings in your storms. There's blessing in your trials and your fights. Know that